Hey everyone, it's Plan B Sales Tuesday at 2, Wednesday at 3:41. Yeah, it's called Race Week in Charlotte. And appreciate you joining us here on our Facebook live chat. Been a crazy week around here, crazy week in my life, and just all is well, but all is very, very busy. Glad you joined us. And Lamar has the pole position. Lamar, we're glad you joined us as well. Thanks for tuning us in here on our Tuesday at 2 podcast on Wednesday afternoon. So glad you joined us here, and we've got some really, really neat items that we're going to talk about today, and just some big fun, that's for sure. But let's talk a little bit about the All-Star race. The new rules package kept things tightened up a little bit. New rules, old rules. It's all Kevin Harvick, okay? Kevin Harvick scored the win, and just a strong performance again. And we've seen that, Kevin Harvick and his team are firing. I described it on a radio show I was on. These are 8-cylinder engines, and Kevin Harvick is running on all 10 right now. It's absolutely amazing how good that team is, how they're performing, and how well they're doing. And so it's just good. It's just really, really good. And really, Jason writes in and says, do you think we should give him the championship now? I think that's the beauty of our sport. Who has the hot hand in May and who has the hot hand in October and November may be two different people. And so, no, I don't think we should give him the championship now. But I do think that there's going to be some more wins along the way before someone else maybe acquires the hot hand if they do along the way. It is so good. That team is just performing so well. And, I love good racing. I love side-by-side. I love a lot of passing. But also, I love watching excellence. And right now we're watching that with Kevin Harvick, the way they're tuning on that car, the way they're driving, or he's driving that race car, and it is really, really neat. Great, great stuff along the way. So, we'll see what happens. And, we've got a new Jimmy John's race-winning car. What's that, the 4th one this year, I think it is? We finally had that Busch Light one a couple weeks ago, but now we've got the Jimmy John's race-winning car as well. So great, great stuff, and we will have that available, and you can go to planbsales.com. That's www.planbsales.com, and have some fun with that. Get that car ordered up as well. So great stuff along the way here. Really, really cool. Thomas wants to know the induction into the Hall of Fame, okay? Induction into the Hall of Fame is this afternoon, 5:30, Sirius XM NASCAR Radio and NBC Sportsnet. And this is an interesting vote to me. I think there's Jeff Gordon, okay? I think we know the one. But to me, it's fascinating beyond that because you've got the Alan Kowicki, Davey Allison group. You've got the team owners over there with Roger Penske and Jack Roush. And you just have a wide variety of people. I think this Hall of Fame class, I'm not going out on any limb to say that Jeff Gordon will make it. I think you've got 1 lock and 4, who knows? Because there's so many different variety of criteria for the 59-60 with the fan vote that will be voting on it. And I think that makes it good. I will say this about the, Thomas, about the Hall of Fame deal. I've been to a number of these days. One of my favorite days of the year, and I'm bummed that I'm not going to be down there in a couple hours to watch this unfold. And this is a life-altering day for a legend. I will never in my life, one of the most vivid, nicest memories I have of whatever I do in this sport going forward and wherever I'm at now was looking across the room and seeing Ned Jarrett tremble as his name was announced and watching his reaction and his just overwhelmed with gladness, with happiness, with joy. I'll never forget the look in Ned Jarrett's face, the way his body trembled and everything. And I'll take that with me, as I say, when I get done with this career, hopefully a long time down the road, that'll be one of those moments I remember. So it is a huge, huge day. But I have no clue, Thomas, on handicapping the field beyond Jeff Gordon. I just think it's fascinating. It really is. And the thing of it is when we get done, we're all going to have, well, this one should have been in and that one shouldn't have been in, because our criteria may be different than their criteria. And that's the beauty of the Hall of Fame. Across the board, it's just a fantastic facility, a fantastic building, a fantastic driver's enshrine there. Great, great stuff. And we'll have 5 more here in a couple hours that we will know will be inducted. And that induction ceremony is coming up on February 1st. I heard Winston Kelly today talking about it coming up on February 1st. Cool. We'll get back to some of your questions along the way. And just great stuff. Oh, yeah. Zach, yes, I'm going to Port Royal this week. We'll talk about that a little bit as well. We got a lot of ground to cover. In fact, let's start covering some of that ground. Okay. You see here, we got a little bit different backdrop. Okay. We're talking a little Sam Bass artwork here. Okay. Sam Bass, noted artist, legendary artist, the first licensed artist in NASCAR racing. And what you can do is you can, and this is the Jeff Gordon Over the Rainbow car. Okay, he unveiled last week the William Byron car, which is somewhat similar to this as far as that goes. So we have got that, and we've got that available. Okay, and we've got some special pricing. Sam Bass Art, is that correct? Sam Bass Art. That is his website. Okay, let's make sure on that one. I have brain fade right now because we do a couple of stores. We do stores for Sam Bass. We do stores for David Reagan. We do stores for Trevor Bain. So I want to make sure I got the right name as far as the Sam Bass store goes that we have here. So it is, so we'll make sure we do that, but we've got special pricing on it as far as the Sam Bass store goes. Okay, what it is, you can go to Plan B Sales. It's Sam Bass Store. Something told me it wasn't Sam Bass Art. SamBassStore.com. SamBassStore.com. Okay, here's what we have. On both of them, the pricing for the poster, okay, here's the poster, okay, the pricing on this is $19.99, okay, so you can go to Plan B Sales or you can go to Sam Bass Store and get the pricing for the poster. Where this gets interesting is the print, and this is the print. The print is obviously a larger, higher quality item, okay, not signed by Sam on Plan B Sales, $105.99, okay, not signed by Sam. Signed by Sam on Sam Bass Store is $175.99. Now we will have those links on the page. We'll have those links when we get done over in the comment section. So we'll have that. But at SamBassStore.com, and hey, check out Sam's work. Amazing stuff he does, and you can go to Sam Bass Store, and we manage that store with Sam, and go check that out. But the Over the Rainbow paint scheme, the Jeff Gordon paint scheme with the posters at $19.99. Again, the print unsigned at Plan B Sales, $105.99. The print signed is $175.99 on Sam Bass Store. So check that out. Sam is a great guy going through some health issues, as many of us know. Certainly our thoughts and prayers are with Sam as well as he wrestles with this latest challenge. But Sam Bass, his artwork is absolutely amazing. So great stuff. And he's done the program cover for Charlotte for umpteen years, and Bristol, and the guitars at Nashville, and so many car designs. Just an amazing artist, and beyond that, an amazing friend of ours here at Plan B Sales. So go check that out, SamBassStore.com, and you can check out all of Sam's artwork, including the Over the Rainbow paint or print and poster that we have available as well. Okay, this weekend, Memorial Day weekend. Okay, we all know it's the Coca-Cola 600, another chance for Kevin Harvick to win, and another chance for 36, 37 other cars to try to keep Kevin Harvick from winning. Okay, we'll see how that all unfolds. But we also know it's the Indianapolis 500, okay? The greatest spectacle in racing. And this week, we received a bunch of IndyCar diecast, not just Willpower. We have Willpower's car here in front of us. We have 1/64 scale of Willpower and 1/18 scale, okay? But we also have a number of drivers as well. So what you can do is you can just go in and type in IndyCar or 2018 IndyCar and see all of the IndyCar drivers we have. It is so great to have IndyCar diecast for our friends at Greenlight. We have it before the Indianapolis 500. So go on there, punch in IndyCar on the search box at Plan B Sales and see what we have and get yours ordered up now, because we've got some great stuff in this Willpower car. It looks really good. 1/18 scale, 1/64 scale. We have got those cars available as well. So great stuff. And this is a great weekend. And reference this to one of the questions along the way. It's a great racing weekend. I know a lot of people will do a lot of couch time on Sunday. Starting off with Monaco, with the Grand Prix there, then going into the Indianapolis 500, and then wrapping it up with dessert with the Coca-Cola 600. I'm not a couch guy. In fact, I don't even have TV anymore. I'm one of those people that's unplugged, so I don't have any of it. And I prefer to go to races. So for me, my racing is going to be World of Outlaws Friday night at Charlotte Motor Speed, the dirt track at Charlotte, and the Bob Weichert Memorial races at Port Royal on Saturday and Sunday, because I love getting out to racetracks and love the dirt tracks. And so I'm going to be sprint car racing, but I encourage you to go out and check out all of local racing, or make sure you tune in to all of the great races along the way this weekend, as it is Memorial Day weekend, and just some great stuff as well. So yeah, Jason, I'm with you. I love, if there's one day, okay, I've unplugged, I've disconnected, I've tore it down off from the side of the house, okay? If there's one day I want my TV, and if I wasn't out traveling, it would be this day, because I love the Monaco Grand Prix, I love the Indianapolis 500, and love Charlotte, and it'd be great. So it is really, really good, and just great stuff. Let's see what we I saw some other questions there along the way, as far as the rules package goes, and other questions as far as different things go. So if you want to pop in with a NASCAR question real quick before we get out of here, just jump in there and type it out as far as that goes. See someone there, Victor has a Bristol program, which is great. This is that Nick writes about Hinchcliffe not making, I saw that one and I just kind of drew a blank on it. How about that? Hinchcliffe not qualifying for the Indy 500. I saw some great stuff on that this week. I don't love it for James Hinchcliffe. Okay. I don't love it for Hinchcliffe. Okay. But I love that Indianapolis has not changed the rules, altered the rules, given provisionals, done anything. James Hinchcliffe was not fast enough. And I know there was a timing issue, and there was this one and that one, okay? There was a simple solution. Go faster. And if James Hinchcliffe would have gone faster, we wouldn't be having this conversation. And there's a debate on whether the old tradition of Indy, Jenna Fryer, the AP writer, said, well, maybe this old tradition should go away, because maybe the sport's biggest star needs to be in the biggest race, okay? I respect Jenna, disagree with Jenna, and that's fine. And I love the debate that ensued with that. With that, here's the thing that I've been impressed with, okay? James Hinchcliffe did not qualify for the biggest race of the year, yet he is still doing all of his obligations to the series. He was on a media tour talking about not qualifying for the race, and he has done all of his sponsor obligations. And he's also stated that he doesn't want to take a ride from anyone else. That's manning up, in my opinion. That is just, I don't follow IndyCar racing all that much. James is one of those guys, Hinch is one of those guys that kind of transcends the sport, so I've seen some of the stuff he's done. But this week, we've learned that it's just really, really class as far as that goes. So James Hinchcliffe really stepping up, and even despite not qualifying for the race. And again, I'm pretty good with it. I go back to days in the NHRA when John Force failed to qualify for a race. I understand. You want John Force in your big show. I get that. There's a solution. Go faster. And I think that's the key to it. So I'm pretty good with that. I really am. And it's just great stuff. This Indy 500. We're talking about Indianapolis car racing. Okay, we're talking about it. It's just amazing. Yeah, Robert writes in, imagine if Kyle Busch didn't qualify for the race. Well, first off, half of the people would be happy. Second off, half the people would be pissed off. Here's the problem with not having Kyle Busch in the race. And this is a frustration that I have with it. And those of you that get to go to races, you can see so much more. TV does a wonderful job. Radio, we do a wonderful job with it. But getting to see the race, and when you are able to watch Kyle navigate, whether it's lap traffic if he's out in the front, or whether he gets behind and be able to wheel a car. We saw it at Richmond. I'm telling you what, Kyle Busch, if he doesn't qualify for a race, he doesn't qualify for a race. I get that, and then set aside personal belief, personal feelings. But I'm telling you, you go to a race and Kyle Busch has to come from the back. That's fun to watch. I know the TV cameras don't always catch it, but I'm telling you, you go and you watch him wheel a car, and great stuff. So really, really cool. Great discussion about IndyCar and the state of the sport. Reality of it is NASCAR has opted to go in a different way. They've opted to do charters, and they've opted prior to that provisionals, and I understand that, and I respect that, and that's the rules. Them's the rules. You know how it is. We got rules. We're driving down the road, we got rules. We don't like them necessarily, but we got rules. So he didn't. Robert says, I meant how would he act if he didn't? I have no idea. That's a really good question, and we'll probably create some. We may not ever find out, or we likely won't find out. And yeah, he may not do the media tour, and that's all right too. Kyle's one of those characters that a lot of people hate. I love his passion. I'm telling you what, folks, my favorite interviews, and they haven't been my best interviews. My favorite interviews are a pissed off second place driver, because a pissed off second place driver means that that guy was wheeling a car. And yes, I know they're making millions and millions of dollars, and I know Kyle has a beautiful wife and a beautiful son, and he has the world by the butt. I get that. He does that. But I still like the fact that he gets pissed off when things don't go well. I really do, because that makes him the competitor that he is. Yeah, maybe he needs to show it in a different way. We can debate that, but I have no problem with it. And I don't know what would happen, but we'll really see as far as that goes. JJ has met Kyle a few times and says he's a really, really good guy. And Kyle he's pretty cool guy. You get him away from the racetrack, you get him hanging out, and he is a pretty cool guy, that's for sure. So there you have where we're at here. Okay, I've got a couple of announcements. One of them, oh, wait, I wish we had a drum kit here so I could do a drum roll. Oh, this is fantastic. But we can tease you. We can't tell you anyhow. Okay. We're not open this week. We're a warehouse this week. If you place an order, call in advance if you're going to stop by and pick it up. And when we have 5 o'clock on Friday, warehouse hours are closed. Just the nature of it. When we come back to the Charlotte race in the fall, we're going to have a big shindig. So we're going to do that. We're going to have fun with it. Okay. We can't tell you any details except for that this is going to be epic. Okay. Monday, June 18th, Facebook Live. That's all I can tell you. Okay? I can tell you we're going to have a special guest. That's all I can tell you. Monday, June 18th, Facebook Live. That's all you need to know at this point, because that's all I can tell you. The boss man has sworn me to secrecy on this thing. He threatened to take away my diecast card to get diecast around here if I told you guys, and I want my diecast. So Monday, June 18th, Facebook Live. That's all I'm going to tell you. That's all I'm going to tell you. So you're going to love it, though, that's for sure. So there you have it. It is the Indianapolis 500 weekend. It is the Coca-Cola 600 weekend. It is diecast, IndyCar diecast, NASCAR diecast, NHRA diecast, and yes, the Sam Bass artwork. You can go to www.sambassstore.com. That's sambassstore.com. And you can go to Plan B Sales and get all of these great items. Have a great Memorial Day weekend. Remember, Memorial Day, the fallen troops. Make sure you take some time and offer up your respects for the fallen troops that we celebrate with this Memorial Day holiday. Make sure you get out to the racetrack and celebrate. Enjoy your racing with family and friends and have a good time. And we'll be back here next week where we may even do Tuesday at 2 on Tuesday at 2. We'll try to do that next week. I'm Steve Post from Motor Racing Network. Thanks for joining us here today.